the madman. Alright, I've got some special, not seen on Twitch broadcast. I am in fact going to attempt to snipe Krip with it, so we're doing it off stream during his usual play hours, and I'm just waiting for him to hopefully hit 6 wins, and we'll try to hit him with this deck.
Yes! Victory!
I'm not quite sure how fast he tries to click the button, but I think right about now would be the right time to search. Alright, let's go.
Using it as a sniper just means the gameplay itself. Not necessarily true, but sure. Certainly
Hold on, he's talking.
I think there's a lot of different things I could have done with board clears and whatnot. Anyway, let me thank some subs here.
Oh my gosh, he's thanking subs. I mean, wait for him to do his fist bump.
Chaos. Thanks for the subs, guys.
Welcome to the $5 club. Road Fist.
Okay.
And I was supposed to do a classic one, so welcome to the $5 club.
What's he gonna search? No, he's just punching still.
Sure.
Oh crap, I'm probably way late now. Let's see. Dang, I was late. Alright, well, missed him on this one, but hopefully I'll catch him at 7 wins. We'll keep trying to snipe Krip. 6 wins, 7 wins, 8 wins, 9 wins. I'll be there every step of the way.
This only works on the simple man.
I can go Steam Surgeon and the Servant of Calamos. That's my current plan. This hand makes me pretty happy. Feels like great success. Ooh, Steam Surger is really good. So is Pyros. It looks like I'm running out of minions, so I will go Pyros here. I think it's kind of close though. And then do I want to hit the Tar Creeper? Yeah. That's also a close call. Fire Blast Pyros Glyph. No, Runt. Runt looks solid. Poisonous seems solid. Might take the 3/3 out. Pretty likely to.
I'm not ready.
That's a lot of meteors. I don't think I try to contest the bouncer right now. Wow, Flame Strike. Meteor, 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 Blizzard, Flame Strike. The Pyroblast isn't very useful since I don't actually have direct damage. So we're just gonna get massive amounts of card advantage over time here. Actually, it probably is worth killing this bouncer right now. Yeah, it is. And this has got to be one of the most ridiculous hands I've ever had. Ideally, I get his Jade Golem. Happy I chose Pyros now. It would be tough to play minions otherwise. Alright, welcome to your first AoE. First of many.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
Oh man. Whew. Alright, seems like a decent meteor. When you have 3 meteors, you can afford some not so great meteors. So kind of the same goal as preparing the landing strip for the Ultrasaur. You prepare the landing strip for I can't believe he gave up already. Alright, gonna try to snipe Krip again.
That's a good
Give the
one.
give. Is he losing this one though?
Okay.
He could win.
At least the Tink Master's got my back, right? Nope, I'm right. Holy fire. Oh, fireball.
You're gonna have to wait for his next arena probably. Let's see, it's 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop, but is that good enough? What a cast of characters this is. I'm gonna get rid of Doppelgangster. For 4 drops, I don't have that many, so I think I'm only gonna keep Stegodon. By virtue of being 2, 3, 4, we'll keep. Yeah, we can trade. This card usually trades for better, but good enough. Alright, so I have Stegodon on 4, I have Hydra on 5, so I'm not going to play Creeper or Bodyguard. So we'll keep Sogoth for the end. Wow, I might actually drop a game. The opponent's doing pretty well. The Meteor, well, the Steam Surger is probably going to be set to 2 health after attacking Stegodon, so the splash damage from the Meteor will get the card. As good as my hand is, the opponent's hand has been extremely good too. And he's gone first. He leads with a very strong 4-drop and gets a Flame Geyser. Wow, into another Steam Surger. Obviously I have nothing to complain about given that my deck is nuts, but it just is worth mentioning that I definitely could lose, since that is a very strong hand. So I can take 10 if I don't play Meteor. If I play Meteor, I only take 2. I guess we'll play Meteor. You know, I thought that was going to be a high tempo turn because he started with 0 mana profit, but then he spent 6 mana doing nothing.
What to do?
So that means his hand is mostly removal. I do know that he has 2 Flame Geysers in his hand. Definitely Fire Blast. And then the only question is, do I play Steam Surge or do I play Tempest? Since the opponent can just double Flame Geyser, there's not really that much point, I think, in speeding things up. The Bittertide Hydra will probably be pretty bad in this match. I think I will be at too low amount of health by the time that I can use it well. Check. Check, check. Need the minions now. 4-3 probably gets Geyser Fire Blasted, and then the 5-4 probably gets killed by a spell. I'll probably want Ice Barrier not to get counterspelled. That Sogoth is going to be really good against his hand, I think. His hand seems to be mostly removal. Possibly has an elemental in it. It's definitely a lot of removal. I wonder if he could have done better than that. What about Flame Geyser, Fire Blast on that, and then Forbidden Flame on the 4 health minion? That would have been better. Would have let him have a Flame Geyser. Still. So next turn I'm dropping the Sogoth for certain. I guess if Ice Barrier gets counterspelled, that's not the end of the world. I'd love for it to get mana bound.
Brothers, heed my call.
Yes! I got a very useful card down for me, and for him, the Ice Barrier is nearly worthless. Alright, Elemental Chain has stopped, unfortunately. I'm hoping the Sogoth stops everything. Well, stops something. It's not bad for me. It's one of the best results, actually, given that I'm playing Sogoth. The base stats were buffed. Sorry, can't be targeted by spells. I guess that card ended up being pretty good against my card still. Using Blizzard to dodge 2 damage seems a bit too weak. This is probably not very important of a choice. Oh, I lost.
Well played.
Time to covet. Yeah, I'll keep Gastropod. It can be a proactive play if there's nothing in the Flame Geyser somehow.
Whoops. Well played. Well played.
Oops, I queued into Trump when he's playing an insane deck.
Avast, Mage.
That slows down the tempo a lot. He has to use 3 mana to remove my guy. Probably worth it to play this as a 2 mana 2/2.
Amazing.
And then coin out Bittertide. Stego not bad though. Yeah, we'll go Stego. In the bitter tide.
Amazing.
Stego took a fireball. That's pretty good.
The gates are open.
I think I'm okay with taking 6 here. That's fine. Removed a card that cost higher than mine and still lives. I'll take it. And I get to curve out the tiger. I'll take a lot of damage by taking this path.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Amazing.
Okay. Save the flame elemental for Ellie synergy.
Out of my jungle.
An incredible discovery.
Interesting. So he purposely played a secret and then played this guy, indicating that it was the secret he already wanted to play. We'll go Doppelgangster. And then Cone of Cold, probably. If it's, wow, what if it's Sheep Guy? He knows I have a Flame Elemental in my hand. He knows it. This should be right. It's like the half measure. Where I assume it's not Mirror Entity, and certainly not Potion and Polymorph. If it were Potion and Polymorph, I would actually, I think, not get the benefit of this. I think we'll go Cone of Cold. Do we want to dodge 2 damage? It shouldn't be that important. I mean, I just said this last game, but really, it's 2 damage. I get the feeling that I'm about to get countered though. Maybe I should have played Cone of Cold to trigger the counter spell. Well, I know it's not a Mirror Entity now, so we'll be casting the non-spell versions. Cone of Cold actually was a decent choice to trigger this secret on, so I might have some regrets right about now.
Brothers, heed my call.
Elemental Train keeps rolling. I would love to Cone of Cold here, but I think it gets countered. So I'm going to guaranteed remove power on the board with that method.
I'm late. I'm late.
I know one of the cards in his hand is a secret. Maybe it's a double secret of the same type then, if he's not playing it here. Since he could have gotten the Crystal Runner to cost less. So the working theory is that it's the same exact secret. So he has 2 of the same secret. I think the most likely secret for him to have 2 of the exact same of would be Counterspell. Get countered and then Cone. And then face, I think. I should go face with the Flame Geyser then.
What to do?
Oh, but I might have to check for Spellbender. Let's go this one. Since I know it's a secret, I'm willing to unhide this card. Unstealth.
Excuse me, you
Wow.
are on fire.
Well,
Alright. So if it's Ice Block, I Flame Strike, and if it's not, if it's Counterspell, I win. Welcome to Mage Stone. And it's not just Mage Stone. If you're a mage at this amount of wins, you'll definitely have some good cards. It's not as bad as it looks in terms of mage representation. I think there are a lot of viable decks, classes. Just happens to have matched up against a bunch of mages. Why would he play sorcerers? Oh, he must have a... What? Why? Why? That's like the same as fire blasting, except you lose a source.
This only works on the sea.
I don't even...
Power consumes me.
What to do?
I could Kona Cold. Kona Cold is basically dealing 3 damage to this minion right now. Goes to 6, then goes to 4, then goes to 2. I can Flame Geyser it next turn. Play a guy and then play Ravasaur. I like this plan.
Look behind you.
Job's done.
I actually am willing to just take the 3. It's as if Corruption has been cast on this minion. Since I'm playing a card that can't be targeted, I'll just take 3 here, and that'll just kill itself. How nice and elegant. The only thing that would foil me is the crafty Gumshoe, Streetwise Investigator. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that Meddling Investigator. This is fine.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
You played a 3-5 into my 5-1! I don't... How... But... What?! Like, I mean, that can actually have... That could be legitimate, but I've just lost faith in this player at this point. I don't get it. Kind of like 2 cards he's thrown away at this point. But the glorious despair when if I were to lose. That'd be something. Oh, this is a really good turn for me. I was briefly thinking about if this positioning was actually better than the other one. Since the meteor here, it would be better if the flame elemental were in the middle. But it's different because this is better against Cone of Cold. It's not that bad if meteor kills a 2-2 instead of a 1-2. He so much wants to make me take 3. But it's okay, he'll take 8 a turn. Worth. If it's Mirror Entity, I'm going to have to trade. So therefore I'll play first before testing. It couldn't possibly be Vaporize. Okay. I guess it wouldn't have surprised me that much, given his play.
Brothers, heed my call.
Took the disguise.
Well,
This is the ice block test. It's ice block. Let's see. How do I clear the board? Oh, Blizzard. And Pyrus. Flame Geyser, Igneous. Seems good. Okay, that looks like a very strong opening.
An autograph? I suppose. Oh, it too.
Stealth doesn't matter as much against this deck since I have the Splash from Meteor and the Blizzard and the Flame Strike and the Glaven Haven and the Volcanic Potion and the Volatile Elemental.
Melt away.
And now, for my next
My hand is too full.
It's not worth using the coin to not mulligan a card, by the way. Coin's worth more than the card when you have 10 cards in your hand. Come on, Wasp, reveal yourself. Oh! Do I Blizzard first to soften him up? No. Let's go straight for it. Oh, wow. Hog Leader charge. Wow. Vile Spine Slayer? But if he does, he'll have minions on the board, and then I'll Blizzard. If he doesn't have it, he's in for a bad time. I think it's time for Meteor. Yeah. Given a Flame Geyser, I'll play both Flame Elementals. Hail Hydra.
Balance in all things.
An answer to this Hydra right now would be pretty good for him. I don't have a good answer to a 5-3. I guess I would just play Illusionist. Wow. Okay. I see you've got a pretty good deck there with 2 Vile Spines. Solid deck. I'm really encouraged to Fire Blast right now, since it allows me to kill the 3-2 with the 1-2. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh man. Well, at least the Giant Wasp didn't get Kodoed. That's really good. Hey, that's a good card too. An Uberak would be pretty good against me.
and certainly. I suppose.
Let's see. Elemental cards. Shimmering Tempest, Volatile Elemental. That's it. So I should go Steam Surger. Somehow I've played all of my Igneous Elemental elementals. Uh-oh. Okay. That's pretty scary still. Wow, he managed to deal with 3 cards with his, 2 cards. Oh, polymorph. Praise be.
Brothers, heed my call.
Anomalous or shimmering Stormwatcher. Yep.
Look behind you.
Well played.
Well played.
Get flame struck, meteored twice, poly with the top deck. Feels bad, Rogue. Now it's time to go supersonic.
Out of my jungle.
5'10".
Lightning strikes twice. To battle.
The good old Stormwatcher Osric combo.
Break yourself upon my body.
Smart moves. I concede.
Alright, a paladin.
Hey,
Let's see if I can dispense justice. Well, let's see if he can dispense justice on this clearly unfair deck. Starting to feel like a raid boss. A little bit of interesting history about this game. So, I didn't finish this arena on Twitch stream because I actually did try to snipe Kripperino with this deck. However, he never actually hit the amount of wins. It didn't line up, so we're just going to finish the run off stream. This is exclusive video to YouTube now. Wow. And wow, I got to get a Tar Creeper with the snail. That's pretty good. Stonehill over Igneous? Might get a 4-drop. Tauren Warrior, and Mastodon. It was unlikely that the 2-3 was going to be big enough to contest anything. Hey, Stego. I would have chosen Stegodon over Mastodon, if the option were presented, due to curve. We're gonna just sit around until the tiger hits the creeper. Actually, why go tiger? I can go bitter time. Well, tiger is better against exactly Aldor Peacekeeper. I think I'll play around Aldor. It's really good to clear his board. Tiger first and then Hydra doesn't really change things that much since I'm gonna be hitting into the Tar Creeper either way. Oh, Hydra mattered. Meteor. Killing a 5-5 and a 3-2. My alternative is to use these 2 minions. So saving a 5-3 around and a 1-4. Should be worth Meteor. Good Meteor positioning. I can play around Consecration by developing Divine Shield, and Poisonous is just really good. I'll take Divine Shield though, to play around the high win Paladin, whereas, you know, if I take Poison, I just get like crushed by Consecration in this case. Three cards, so 2 spells or weapons. I paused at the moment there because I was like, wait a second. Should I Fire Blast to not use the Divine Shield? I can do 2, 4, 7. And then I was like, oh, I should glyph first. Maybe I could have gotten Polymorph. Quality with no follow-up is what I'm guessing. Not bad, actually. So it's either using Blizzard or 2-1, and I'll save Blizzard. Could have Flame Geyser to save a 2-1. I think Flame Geyser is better kept though. So is a dragon in his hand. Quite possibly a buff dragon. And hey, that's lethal still. How dandy.
Justice is mine.
Commonly accepted top classes right now are Rogue, Paladin, Mage, and Arena, so not too big a surprise. With this deck, it would almost be surprising not to go 12 wins. It's a little bit of a surprise to go 12-1, to have dropped a game. Wow! Not bad, not bad. So we go on the Stubborn Gastropod and might encourage him to play a hero power, which might be necessary since I might lose too much tempo otherwise. But not really since I have Flame Geyser for his 2-drop. This is a little bit greedy. Oh. Okay, so the Stubborn Gastropod will force him to utilize his hero power on 3 mana, which is a better deal for me. Since he coined out at 3, one can expect him to have another 3 perhaps. No, not forced, it's... oh dear. Alright, so I have Polymorph if it's Divine Shield. I have Flame Geyser hero power otherwise. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, well, we'll get Meteor eventually. Oh man. Doctor 3 is gonna be the end of me. The Arcane Intellect will let me dig for Meteor, which may not be in time, given that that thing is gonna be hitting me. Liquid Membrane. Oh, soloed by this card. The only consolation I have is Stubborn Gastropod. On 2 wouldn't have accomplished anything. Because he had patches. Now Meteor doesn't kill that. So we'll just be fighting with minions here. He missed his synergy. At least never Wind Fury. Possibly the Bog Creeper will stand up to this guy. I just don't have the mana to Arcane Intellect. Also, I'm not sure if I'm Arcane Intellecting into anything useful other than Blizzard. Fire Blast on the 2-1 is good, which will allow me to play exactly Ravasor and Elemental. No, I need to dig for the good stuff. The Giant Wasp, it also doesn't work. So I need this Bog Creeper next turn to work. just escaped Flame Strike range. Okay, hit that, and then draw Flame Strike. The dream. No dream. Okay, I guess we'll just have to go 12 and 2. Unless Bog Creeper somehow saves the day. He sapped a 2-2, so... I mean, maybe he was going for tempo. It did gain him a lot of tempo. Okay. We're actually good. Good meteor positioning by him with the Fairy Dragon in the middle. I can Frostbolt to take off 2 damage off the board, but better probably to develop the cards. 2, 5, 7. Stegodon seems important, but I guess Stegodon and... Alright, I'll take the damage off the board, I'll even Frostbolt, and I'll just develop this card for Not Valley. But we are low enough that we need to survival mode. This 2-6 is really good against these 2 minions. And this 2-2 is also good against those 2 minions. Okay. Oh. Ouch. Pobble, pobble, pobble. Wow, this guy's deck is pretty insane though. Wow. Alright, we want Blizzard again or Flame Strike. It's 3 out of 15. The Meteor is also working. Okay, okay. Opponent's got a Mage card in his hand and a Mimic potted card. Oh, I should know what the Mimic potted card is. I think it was Defias Ringleader. So the good news is Defias... Oh, it's Corrupted Seer. Not great value, but he's down to only a few cards, so... I have the Polymorph for one of those 2 cards. I have so many elemental, I have 2 Steam Surgers and 2 Servant Calamos out, so we're just gonna chain these the next 2 turns. Hopefully that works out. Sets up lethal. Ooh, Bitter Tide. I don't think we can ever play this Bitter Tide. Right, we can't. And I have to play assuming I'll draw one of the elementals. It's a 1 in 3 chance, 4 out of 12. He has 2 turns to lethal on me, but I have a Bog Creeper and a Stonehill Defender in this deck. Oh, deck, you tried to save me, but his deck was just too powerful. Doctor 3 was too powerful. 5-1 was pretty tempting, I'm sure, for him. So we need one of the taunts. Yes! Oh my god! I think we use the 5-1 and the 1-1. Yeah, he's too low to... he's too high to get Lord of the Arena. Yep. Oh my goodness. I am the Lord of the Arena, you fool. Well, Bittertide Hydra is actually gonna see play here. Yeah, there's only one line here. Blizzard has to be played. So then I play Steam Surger. Oh, I guess there's one more thing to think about, whether or not to hit this with this. Does it ever matter? I can see it mattering. Might not have the mana to Fire Blast if I draw Servant of Calamos. Come on! Save me! Oh. Well, that was a very close one. Wow. Okay, on to the final boss then.
Round 2. Fight!
You're the next to fall.
Alright. Mage versus Mage for the final. It'll be right to play the Shimmering Tempest on too. Since he kept all of his cards in his hand, he's expected to have a strong turn 2 play. So I'll deny him it by getting rid of Fire Blast. Unless he plays Babbling, then I have to Fire Blast, or I play Gastropod, but I'll Fire Blast. This deck can take it easy, it's a control deck. Definitely want to play Shimmering to activate Servant of Calamos next turn. It's nice to get these Flame Elementals. It'll be a good way to test for the secret. Interesting. So it's either Surge or Blaze Color. Next turn, highly likely Meteor. If not Meteor, Servant, Flame Elemental. But I could go Steam Surger and use the Flame Geyser to kill the 3/2. I think we don't need the high cost Blaze Color. We need a more middle card right now. Steam Surger, Flame Geyser could end up being a stronger play. I will overdraw if that happens, but that's fine. But we're probably playing Meteor. Oh. Interesting. Well, we can't play Meteor into that. We can't play Flame Elemental. But he would never play Mirror Entity into Flame Elemental, would he? Well, therein lies the game. Since he played the Pyro like that, I can Fire Blast now. So that changes the plans. Oh, gave him a mana bind. Or give him a glyph. Don't want to commit myself to having to play an elemental next turn. Also, it's helpful to keep that around for a check. It's like a 2-mana 5/5 stealth, pretty good. But I'd want to keep the elemental train rolling, probably. I have so much Valley, the question is how much Valley do I need, or do I need the faster Fire Plume Phoenix? I already have deal 2 damage. I think we go for the super late game. This could be a game that goes that far. Just need to make sure I'm not too greedy. That's borderline too greedy. We might be playing a long value game. It's very possible. At this point, it's full safety from here on out. I clearly have enough value to win the game. And I do have the Flame Elemental yet again to check for a secret. I don't know if he's possibly lost track of that by now. It's possible. I'll have to check with Flame Geyser. There's another Flame Elemental to check. Oh, alright. Another Meteor. Oh, that's good too. This Elemental synergy is, needless to say, very good. No Molten Reflection on just a 2/2. We want to have that be a more immediate impact. It's a fun elemental. Do I really need to sheep that though? It's worth considering not. Bog Creeper, Molten Reflection. Not too shabby. Looking for the Dragonfire. No Dragonfire. No Fellfire either. Probably no Potion of Madness since he could have taken Pyros. Yeah, no Potion of Madness. Ooh, Misorder. Hope he gets punished by drawing Potion of Madness. It's really impressive to have a 2-mana 6/8 taunt. Probably better than copying Pyros. Is it finally Mirror Entity? Oh, Potion of Polymorph. That makes sense. Yeah, we're going for the fat value. Don't need the full Pyros value. Woo! Maybe Fire Plume Phoenix was right then. Nah, I couldn't have possibly imagined getting the extra value from Molten Reflection on a Bog Creeper. Alright! I'm a little disappointed not to go 12-0 with the deck, but the decks I lost against are really strong.